English Tips That Stick, a guide to lifelong fluency. Introduction. Hey there, English learners. Welcome back to Fluent Vibes, the podcast that makes learning English fun, engaging, and, most importantly, effective. Today, we're talking about something every language learner struggles with. How do you make what you learn stick? Do you learn new words but forget them within a week? Do you study grammar, but when you try to speak, nothing comes out right? Do you feel like your progress is slow, even though you spend time learning English every day? If you said yes to any of these, don't worry, you are not alone. Today's episode will help you change that. By the end of this episode, you will have powerful techniques to remember new words and phrases effortlessly, think in English without translating, make English a natural part of your daily life, gain confidence in speaking without hesitation. And guess what? These tips are simple, practical, and fun. No boring memorization or endless grammar drills, just real strategies that work. Let's dive in. Segment 1. Why do we forget what we learn? Before we fix the problem, let's understand why we forget things in the first place. The forgetting curve. In 1885, a German psychologist named Hermann Ebbinghaus discovered that we forget 50% of what we learn within an hour unless we review it. That's right, half of the information disappears almost immediately. Here's how fast we forget. After 1 hour, 50% is forgotten. After 1 day, 70% is forgotten. After 1 week, almost 90% is gone. Shocking, right? But don't worry, there's a solution. How to beat the forgetting curve. We can stop this memory loss by using spaced repetition and active engagement, which we'll discuss in the next sections. Segment 2. Retaining vocabulary and grammar effectively. Learning new words and grammar rules is one thing. Remembering them is another. Let's explore some science-backed techniques to make your learning stick forever. The power of spaced repetition. We talked about the forgetting curve, but what if we reviewed information at the right time before forgetting it completely? That's the magic of spaced repetition. How to use spaced repetition. 1. Day 1. Learn 5 to 10 new words. 2. Day 2. Review them and use them in sentences. 3. Day 5. Test yourself on the words. 4. Day 10. Use them in a conversation or write a paragraph. Tools that help. Smart flashcards that adjust based on what you remember. Quizlet. Fun games and quizzes to reinforce learning. Choose 5 words today and create your own spaced repetition schedule. Vocabulary in context. Let's be real. Memorizing random words without knowing how to use them is useless. Instead of learning words in isolation, learn them in phrases, sentences, and real situations. Wrong way. Memorizing negotiate and deal. Right way. Learning they negotiated a great business deal. Activity. Use words in sentences. Pick a word like surprise and write 3 sentences using it in different ways. 1. I love surprises on my birthday. 2. She surprised me with a thoughtful gift. 3. It was a big surprise when they announced their wedding. See the difference? Context makes words more memorable. 3. Use the see, hear, say, write method. For maximum retention, engage multiple senses while learning. See, read the word in books, articles, signs. Hear, listen to it in podcasts, songs, movies. Say, speak it aloud in conversations. Write, use it in a journal or social media post. Pro tip, when learning a new word, act it out or visualize it. If the word is jump, actually jump while saying it. Your brain will remember it better. 4. Create your own dictionary. Start a personal vocabulary journal. Each time you learn a new word, write the word, the definition in your own words, an example sentence, a drawing or symbol to help you remember. Example entry. Word exhausted. Definition really tired. I was exhausted after my 10-hour flight. Drawing. A sleepy face. Making words personal helps them stick. Segment 2. Building confidence and thinking in English. Retaining information is great, but how do you apply it in real conversations without hesitation? Let's build confidence. 1. Start thinking in English. Stop translating. One major problem learners face is thinking in their native language first, then translating into English. This slows you down. Stop translating and try these tricks instead. Label objects in your home in English. Narrate your actions. I am making coffee. I am walking to the store. Set reminders on your phone in English. Drink water. Go for a run. The more you do this, the faster your brain will process English naturally. Speak even when you're alone. Speaking is the best way to boost fluency. But what if you have no one to talk to? Talk to yourself. Daily exercise. 1. Stand in front of a mirror. 2. Describe what you're wearing and what you did today. 3. Use hand gestures and facial expressions. It might feel weird at first, but trust me, it works. Your confidence will skyrocket. Segment 3, making English part of your daily life. 1. Set an English-only hour every day. Choose 1 hour every day where you only think in English, speak in English, listen to English media. This small habit will rewire your brain for fluency. 2. Watch TV shows with subtitles on and then off. Step 1, watch an episode with English subtitles. Step 2, watch it again without subtitles. Step 3, pause and repeat difficult sentences. Shows like Friends and How I Met Your Mother are perfect for this. 3, use social media in English. Change your phone's language to English. Follow English-speaking influencers. Comment on posts in English. This way, you learn without even realizing it. Segment 4, avoid these common mistakes. Mistake 1, focusing too much on grammar. Just speak. Communication, perfection. Mistake 2, not practicing speaking enough. Find a language partner online. Mistake 3, giving up too soon. Language learning takes time. Be patient. Here's your weekly challenge. Learn 5 new words using the spaced repetition method. Speak to yourself in English for 5 minutes every morning. Watch 1 episode of a TV show in English, no subtitles. Let's see how much you improve in a week. Outro, final thoughts. That's it for today's episode. If you found these tips helpful, subscribe to Fluent Vibes and share this with a friend who's learning English. Remember, every small effort brings you closer to fluency. Keep going. See you in the next episode.